I'm Chris Mills with surfstrengthcoach.com. Pop-ups, strength work, flexibility work you can do to improve your pop-ups. Right off the bat, pop-ups, there's a strength characteristic and a skill characteristic. There we go, it's early. It's like 7:45 a.m. here. So, skill and strength. Strength, I'm going to help you with all that stuff. Skill, that takes practice and repetition. So if you improve your strength characteristics, if you get a stronger torso, stronger upper body, that's going to carry over to allow you to improve your skill. So I had an email from a guy who says every time he pops up, he drags his back knee, just brings it into a knee position and then stands up. That might be a strength deficit somewhere, but really that's a skill, meaning that's how he has trained his subconscious. He's trained his nervous system to move in that pattern. So you have to change that skill. So for those that are just starting out, or for those that feel their pop-up is kind of lacking, not necessarily strength, but you're doing some kooky kind of moves, you need to improve your skill. You need to teach your body how to move more efficiently and more quickly, and that takes repetition to train the nervous system how to move in that motor program. You know how it's super easy for you to just walk up to your car, or if you're sitting in the car, you can immediately just put your key into the ignition without having to look like, that's got no room for error, but your brain knows how to create that movement. You've done it hundreds and hundreds of times, thousands. So you need to do that with pop-ups. But we can improve strength. So, first off the bat, you gotta look at your posture. Is your posture here? Are you ass out? All these things are changing the framework of how your body moves. If your posture is out of whack, then you're setting yourself up for some type of injury, joint dysfunction, whatever the case may be. So you need to look at all the mobility stuff I've done, all the tissue work. Surftrainingsuccess.com has an entire program just for upper body flexibility, as well as all the lower body stuff. But if you're here, you're already going to really be putting your shoulders and your neck and your lumbar spine in a really disadvantageous position. So we're looking to get here. Shoulders don't want to be rolled forward. So right off the bat, I'm going to throw a lot of stuff at you. One, it's a push-up. Pop-up is a press, but then it's a lot of core control to get the knees under you. So you got to start with a push-up. So again, posture. If this is this is good standing posture, this is what needs to happen with the push-up. Girls, women, you need to be able to do a push-up on your toes. That whole thing of delineating so women can do push-ups on knees, that's silly shit. Get stronger. You owe it to yourself. So, push-up. If you can't do a proper push-up, then none of the other stuff applies to you yet. So, looking for good spine alignment right there. Notice I'm not dropping the head. I'm not sagging the back. Everything's nice and tight. Good, clean push-ups. That's where it all starts. And then, generally with people, we'll start increasing pressing capacity, meaning you can increase the number of reps, you can put your feet up on a bench behind you, so then you're improving your strength. But then think of a surfboard, how unstable it is. So you also want to train to be able to implement force through an unstable surface. So we can start doing push-ups on a Bosu. Remember, not dropping the head, not dropping the core. And start doing them on stability balls. And that's how you're improving your basic press position, basic push-up. There's loads of ways you can vary that. You're also improving your core control just by doing a proper push-up. This is a loose core. None of this is being controlled. And again, that pop-up, it's a press movement and then a strong, we call it flexion. You're bringing into hip flexion, you're coming into spine flexion, you're getting your knees under you. It's all these muscles contracting and pulling you under. So if you're controlling your torso and your core properly during push-ups, you're already starting to improve that. So we need to get strong presses. Start with a basic push-up. Get good and strong with those. You should be able to do at least, women at least like 8, men 15, 20, and then you can start doing other stuff with them. So unstable surfaces, BOSUs, stability balls, you're just adding in that kind of instability that your shoulder girdle is having to stabilize. And then we can start doing claps. So that's when we start looking at speed. Pop-ups, boom, big, strong, fast, explosive power. There's really two great things for it. One is medicine ball throws. We don't have a cement wall here, but if you've got a med ball, you can do chest passes with somebody, where it's big, stable stance, and you're just exploding. You're throwing this ball off your chest as hard as you can. You want to stay kind of light, maybe 3, 4, at most 5 kilos. But I'll usually get guys and girls coming into clap push-ups. And you're still looking for that nice tight spine position. You're going to control down and explode up. Clap push-ups. Get really strong with those. And then you can start working on the skill of the actual pop-up. That's a skill. I have a new board. Got a new Hypto Crypto, one of those Hayden shapes, 5'8", I love it. Bit expensive, but totally fun. I keep pulling back foot in, or my back foot, I keep bringing it too far up, and I'm like probably 8 inches, 6 inches in front of the tail pad. That's a skill. I need to retrain my brain how to not pull that foot that far up. But I've got the strength capacity to get up, get quick. So remember, difference between skill and strength. So push-up claps. We also want to start looking at just strengthening the whole core. The flexor chain. A couple things, rollout variations. Controlled spine. You're not sagged and you're not over into flexion too much. So control, you roll forward, keeping all this tight. What you'll see people do, they'll come here and they'll immediately go into that position. You're really putting your low back at a lot of, there's a lot of forces going through there. You could easily piss some stuff off. So control through the front. Those progress into these. And then you see those ab rollouts and stuff. Those are fine too. You need to be able to nail those. Some other stuff we can work on are jackknives and pikes. So jackknife up and under. You can throw a push up in between. Again, look at my posture. I'm not there, not there. Pikes. That's strengthening, again, everything through here. Another fun one is med ball slams. So you're basically bringing this ball down as fast as you can. You're not hyperextending the back. We're controlling all this. I just broke it. I did. It'll happen. So that's a lot of the basic stuff for push-ups. Strap push-ups. Another unstable surface press. Can work on here. So basics of pop-ups. There's skill, there's strength. All this is strength. Basic push-up. Then make it more unstable. And then start working on speed. And start working on developing proper core strength, core control, pulling those knees under. And then you can just start practicing the skill of it. Do it in between sets if you want, of just actual pop-ups. Up, switch stance. Pop-up, man. You need to figure out where you're at with all these movements. If you've got some joint problems and stuff, you need to take care of all that. See qualified practitioner, see me, send me an email. If you are in Sydney, come see me. Let's train. Let's get you into a quality training program so you're doing stuff that's beneficial for your body and your surfing, and not just being an idiot in the gym. Do things that benefit yourself, benefit your body, benefit the things you want to do in your life. Pop-ups. Let me know what you think about this. Come see me in Sydney. Send some love to surfstrengthcoach.com. Check out Surf Training Success. Again, posture. Before all this stuff, posture. You need to get your shoulders moving really well. If you're too tight to get your arms overhead, you need to work on that, check out the blog, check out surftrainingsuccess.com. All the tissue work, flexibility. Move, surf, do some pop-ups, get strong, improve your skill, get some solid core strength, abs, and surf. Do what you want to do in life. Awesome. Use it.